Hey, here we are another day at duallywheels.com Signature Performance. It's Daniel here, and I'm excited to show you a truck that we just finished. This is Michael's truck. He reached out to us actually yesterday. His daughter's here riding horses out in Thermal, California. If you haven't been out there, it's a great place to go check out kids and people riding horses. It's a wild, crazy zoo. Anyways, my daughter does that. That's how I know. So Michael reached out to us, said, hey, I got an F450. Truck doesn't ride very well, and it definitely doesn't look good. So not a problem. We can get them all dialed in. So Mike drove down from Thermal today. It was a couple hours to get here. We're thankful that he made time for us this quick. And this thing did not show up looking like this. It was filthy. We got it washed. And it had those ugly 19.5 wheels and tires. And if you have one of these trucks and you come with the 19.5s, you understand how bad those trucks drive, right? So upgrading to a 20-inch or even a 22-inch wheel on this truck is really, really common. We got guys, 2025s, 2026 are calling right away going, hey, I need to improve the ride on my truck, right? So for these specific trucks, it's not only about looks, it's definitely about ride quality and drivability. So we've upgraded this truck with a 2.5-inch front ReadyLift kit. This particular suspension kit comes with a coil spring as well as a Falcon front shock. The other thing we like that's included in this kit is a track bar. So if you do a standard leveling kit on the front of these trucks, you're going to definitely want to get an adjustable track bar or a track bar bracket. If you don't, expect your axle to shift one side to the other. Doesn't make a huge difference in drivability, but it definitely looks funny. The F450s have fantastic turning radius, and if you don't do that track bar, you definitely will lose some of that turning radius. So definitely a great choice. The reason we did that really was to get that bigger tire in there. So we did a 35/12.5 22. This is a Nitto Recon Grappler, wrapped in the brand new Arena Tactic. So this is the A113. Mike was asking me earlier about the finish. So what's really important, if you notice, this is a satin black finish. Cleans up really nice. I like this wheel way better on a tire. So if you've seen this wheel by itself, you may not get as attracted to it. But Arena's done a really nice job with the double blacked out cap, black bolts. I mean, everything is just blacked out. It's really, really nice. Arena wheel co is stamped here nice on the lip, but it's really nice and subtle. Then we've added spike lugs. As you can see, they stick out about 3.5 inches total outside of the wheel. And then the tires, the Recon Grappler. There is a new Nitto tire called the G3. It's not available in all sizes, but this Recon Grappler here is their other all-terrain, which is a 55,000 mile tire, 12-ply, 80 PSI. I talk about the load capacity because it's extremely important. The whole purpose of getting an F450 or an F350 or a Ram dually, whatever it is likely to use it. Mike is definitely using his truck. As far as the height goes, you can take a look. It's pretty dang spot on front to back. So we did not do any airbags or anything in the back. We did upgrade the rear shock. So again, with these Arena wheels, they are direct bolt. So what does that mean? The inner wheel goes on and the outer goes directly on, and it allows us to run a 12.5-inch wide tire. If you take a look, you can still see the spacing is plenty sufficient in between the rear wheels. When choosing tire, it is important to take into consideration the true specs of the tire. Falcon is notorious, for example, for having wider tires than what they suggest. So even a 1250 wide Falcon might make contact. It's got a thick sidewall and they measure a little bit wider. So just something to keep in consideration when you're picking this package. So this particular overall package for this truck is our #1 go-to. You don't have to go to a 22-inch wheel. You can go up to a 24. That would not change the suspension height. Obviously, would change a different tire size, but overall diameter would be the same. So 20s, 22s, and 24s are fantastic choices. I personally have 24s on mine, and we're really happy with the 22s. So if you got any questions, please comment down below. Give us a call at 888-505-0987, and we look forward to building the dually for you.
Hey, it looks amazing.
Good. I'm
Better
so
than I
glad.
even thought it was gonna look.
Well, you know,
I'm really excited.
it came in kind of dirty.
Yeah. Well,
And I said, hey,
kinda.
Mike.
we've been
What?
hauling.
I know what that feels
Yeah.
like. And I said, hey, Mike, I really want to shoot a video. Can I like wash it first? And he's like, sure, yeah,
Absolutely.
go ahead. And we had the wheels and tires mounted when he got here.
Oh, yeah.
So he was able to check those out,
Yeah.
which was cool to see him off the truck. And then,
Amazing.
you know, here we are. So
It looks amazing.
Looks awesome.
wait till you drive. It's going to
I
drive
Can't wait.
night and day. So
Can't
yeah.
I'm
wait.
excited to
Yeah.
not like have my lunch one up.
Yeah.
So bumpy.
Well, now when I go to the horse shows, I won't have the best looking dually. I'll have some competition. So
Oh,
You
yes.
still might have the best looking
All
one. The two
right.
tone.
All right.
We're here to give you some competition.
Yeah.
All right,
We're
let's
gonna
go.
keep you honest.
This thing's pretty crazy.
One last thing, I was just over here talking to Mike's wife, and she made a very good point. She's excited to go down the road without the food bouncing all over the place, right? So if you got one of these trucks, you know you're going to spend a lot of time on the road. Very valid point, Ash. You definitely want to be able to handle that food as you go down the road. This will do it for you. One last thing. You don't get to afford a truck like this unless you're a personal injury lawyer. Crash Call Ash, Sacramento, California. She'll be happy I put that in there.